This is to Alex. Because for some reason, and Aaron. Because for some reason, I feel it's just pulled to you. Oh, fuck. Oh my. That is not really the feeling I want, but you know what? I'm just thinking back to the karaoke when she finally had some fun. We all have fun together. I've never met somebody that makes me feel this way. I guess the only thing I wanted to tell her is that I like her. Just those simple 3 words. I like you. And it fucking hurts that I didn't say it, but honestly, not that much. There's more like a, dang, I wish I would have remembered. But I could have just told her when she was on the bus. Because even when we were praying together that last time, like, I always do what I say I'll do. I said I wanted to talk to her because I just had this feeling, this gut feeling I should talk to her again. Just telling her that there's a lot of things from her childhood that she still has that are just messing with her. You make me feel so much for this person, God. But yes, it stems from her, but also it's like her friend Erin too. It's like the more I get to know her, the more beautiful she is just as a person. Because like on the surface, she's very shy just to herself. And then as we opened up as a group, she just starts laughing and joking. And it's like you can truly see somebody become who they want to be and just when they're comfortable around you. And it takes sessions of being vulnerable, opening up, and knowing how to facilitate those spaces. Tell them appreciate you sharing. It means a lot. Reflecting to their stories, and you just keep on going. You make me feel so much for these two. And then it was fun having Jared in there, but it's really those two. It all stems from Alex. Such a weird. I feel like Malia gave me similar feelings, but this is just different. It's better. Like she truly, like, and I heard about her singing and her going truly after her dreams. Like she inspires me, just like Malia does, but to a whole different level because I'm like actually astounded by what she does. And then also I'm helping her at the same time. It's like a relationship where the two are helping. I don't know why I didn't tell her that. Holy fuck, man. But it's not like a it's not like a horrible feeling because I just literally when speaking to her, I literally just didn't even like that wasn't even a concern of mine. Like I told her she's pretty. Like when we were praying, it's like she's so pretty. Like and she just doesn't know this. Like I said everything I wanted to say. And like we hugged, she asked, like, can I hug you? I'm a hugger and all that stuff. It's not sadness. I mean, it kind of is because I imagine such a bright future with her. It's like, damn, I wish I would have told her that, like, in person. It's like the first time we talked, that was not for the scenario, and I'm glad I didn't. It was like a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to go to her when we were praying, something like that. I wanted to go and eat lunch with her. I'm just like, there's a lot of things I wanted to do that maybe I would have done before, but I'm so glad I did it this way. I don't know. It's like not something I usually would have done. I would probably like follow the feelings, like go sit with her at lunch, all feeling. I just like kind of played it more chill, and like she just came to me. It's like a different person I was. Sometimes going against like what I thought I should be doing. Not even going against the gut feeling, because I always would do it, but just not always in the time where I felt it strong. I would always do it. Whoa, this is like a weird feeling in my ankle, bro. I get back. I just want to live in the moment of the karaoke night. Because we were looking at each other. We were there for like 2 hours. And I started signaling to her I'm having fun. She's just there. It's so interesting. Like, she locks in for a few, and then sometimes, like, you can see that she lost interest. And I think she's pretending to have apathy sometimes because there was a moment in her life where she had none. So now she's on the complete 100, and there's not a lot of balance. I feel like I could help her so much. And I feel like she motivates me so much, or she would. And maybe if I told her, maybe she would have been receptive. I don't know. I tried to read her face, but I was just like, not even that much. I was just focused. Should have just said it, but you know what? I can't even beat myself up over it because I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, I literally did everything I wanted to do, and it's just, I don't totally feel bad about this, which is the most wild thing. It's not even like I feel bad. It's just like a dang. I wish I would have told her that, but it's like I didn't even remember until she was on the bus. Like, I could have went on the bus, found her, told her on the bus, or pulled her off again, and then just told her that. That would have definitely been weird. I've done weird things, but that just doesn't feel right to me. That feels actually off. Like, just to tell her I like her. I feel like this is a relationship I'll have for a while. We will have for a while. I don't know. I gotta see if she responds to my Instagram, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm wishing that I want her to have the absolute best, just like I did for Malia. Malia was a bit different. I just feel a stronger pull right now here. The reason I'm crying is because it's a sadness that the karaoke night, in the moment, the small group stuff, but I always remember the karaoke night when she actually came up. But I remember it when we were singing and she opened up. I was clapping for her because I know that she was something she was nervous about. She was overthinking. Everyone's cheering for her. And you see so much shine, so much. You see someone shine so much. Just trying to, like, hold it back because all the stuff that's happened. She doesn't realize how great of a person she is, but it's more like she just doesn't realize her talent, something like that. Like, you just see them break out of their shell a bit and just shine, just have fun. Like, it's not sadness, it's happiness. Just like when I let Malia go, it was happiness. So I know she'll come back or stay in my life. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for it. I'm gonna take a nap. Get some content. I always keep doing that. It just makes me so happy. When she finally stops overthinking. When she finally stops holding on to her past, what her parents have said, because she doesn't even know how much ingrained it is in her, and I can see it all throughout her. It's like stitched in her. I can see it. Because it's like the same thing I've been working on for myself, and it's like I can see it in another person that's just like me, and she doesn't even realize. I feel like I told her everything I wanted to tell her, and that I like her. I don't know. I kind of feel fine and almost happy that I didn't tell her I like her. I just feel like she'll be in my life. Like, we'll stay friends, we'll stay maybe closer than friends. I feel like it's going to be in between, like, a relationship and friends, just like real close friends. if she wants it to be that way. Just like I can just see her winning a Grammy and being successful, and I'm doing my thing, being so successful, and we're just at the top of our levels. Like, I honestly see it that way so soon, 5 years, man. I honestly see it that way. I never lie either. I never lie. Never. I'm so excited. I mess with her music too. It's like, it's so weird because I've never listened to someone's music that I know that I actually mess with. It's like, yeah, and then you see like how sensitive she is about the music, but it's not just being nice. Oh, this is good, kind of like what I did with Anthony singing his rap music, but it's more like, no, actually, it's a vibe. The best thing in the world? Why does it have to be the best thing in the world? It just makes me feel a certain way because it's someone I care about. And it's weird. It's not relationship type, which almost was a struggle for me to say because I think I want it to be. But something just feels off about having a relationship with her. Probably because when we sat at the table, it was me, her, two other people, more silence, maybe it wasn't clicking that much. But something just feels a bit off about having a relationship with her. But as close friends, where we're both in the top of our field, striving for our goals, and we just keep up in touch, every once in a while, yes, that honestly feels right, even though I don't want it to be that way. I don't know why it feels right. I want it to be more often, which I can honestly make more often, and that doesn't feel the worst. But that just feels more right than boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff. But she's so pretty. She just doesn't know. She's so bold. Like me, like she's going to guys. She doesn't even understand this. Like she's going to guys saying they're cute. Would you like to get coffee? Something guys are so afraid of. It's like the other way around. And she's like a 10 out of 10. Like, I don't. She just doesn't know how great she is. Yeah, she just doesn't know how great she is. And it's only because where she has grown up. That's literally it. That's literally it. And I was thinking about sending this to her. That would be wild. Like, why is he thinking about me? I don't know. It's just this weird pull I have. Like I said, not, even though I like you, not like boyfriend, girlfriend. It's more just like, damn, really tight friend. Both very successful and just like, yeah. I met him at a Christian camp. I met her at a Christian camp. We just kicked it off. That seems so fucking generic. I fucking hate that. And there was just something about each other that feels better because at least there's a mystery. Nothing about me is normal. I'm fine that way. I'm learning to accept my younger self and accept this overthinking thing. Not to say keep overthinking, I'm just learning that it's okay that I do this. It's okay that I used to do this. And I can find a way to go through life. Not with it, because why would I want to do that? Every time it feels so fucking wrong, I overthink. I don't even want to say it and ask if it's like a negative thing. It's okay to overthink. Why there a piece go in my stomach? It's not okay to overthink. That's more of a piece. Like, I don't understand why. I also realized this angry thing that I always think about when I'm real angry about something. Hold on. When I think about, I was just throwing stuff and that stuff. I tried that in the woods. Man, does that not feel good? It makes it feel worse. Be like, why did I just throw that? Now I gotta pick it all back up. So, I always knew that wouldn't be the best. I'm tired. That moment, the karaoke moment, makes me so fucking happy. Not even like a mentor, it's just like a, dang, a friend to a friend, kind of like Aaron is, but like just tired. It's like, She was so nervous, so scared, overthinking it so much, and she just like lets loose, and you see it radiant joy and energy. It's something she loves to do. I don't know why that makes me so emotional. I don't. It's like I'm working on myself. Sometimes it's a fucking struggle, but I find it so easy to help other people that are just like me. Like, she's such a high achiever. It's like, you just don't see her success, and sometimes I don't see my impact. So she's such a high achiever, but she doesn't know, like, her subconscious mind is fucking with her. It's not as bad as me. Like, she's doing great. But there's so many things. There's so many patterns about her, like her hyping people up but don't want to be hyped because what was it about her parents or something? It's like her parents always telling her like, don't sing, don't sing. She always thinks people are annoyed by her because her parents would always say, "No, shut up." She always thinks she's less important or doesn't want to be the center of attention because her parents are like, she always thinks she's less important because her parents are always saying, "Oh, so you're still making music," although she doesn't understand like how beautiful, how great she is. Even though I didn't explain it all, I don't feel like I need to. Even though my mind is like, oh, just one more, I feel fine. Because I can see all of these traumas stitched into her body, even though she's still such a vibrant person. It's like that fourth thing on the circles and that little thing. And it was like, I just had a pull to her. Gut feeling. And it's like, even when I had them around her, some of the things I tried to do didn't like work. I just keep going. I wonder what she thinks about me when she looks at me. I always think that when people look at me. She said, like, I don't really want to go into that. It's just like self-quoting. What is this one? Such a beautiful song. I've envisioned myself playing this in my home with Malia, with our two sons, daughter, white interior. Played it for some people, but they're just dancing, listening, and so. I don't actually know this one. Oh. Huh. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why it's hard for me to. Why do none of them just sound right? I imagine me playing that song for Malia and our children. I don't know, something still seems off about being with Malia. I'm taking one step at a time. It's like a future with her. I just see beautiful things. Now, you know what? I'm fucking tired of like lying to myself just to be happy. I see disease, honestly. That immune thing she has. I see one or all of our children having that, and I don't want that. Clearly. I saw a video when I was on the phone with her, just talking about how, because I saw one of the videos, literally I saw her video first saying, like, sometimes, like, tomorrow, someone you're in a relationship with, someone you want will text you, and I imagine Malia, and then later that week she texted me. I see another one of her videos. I was just on the script or something. I forget what. I just literally just went on it really quickly when I was on the phone with her. And hold up. And the video I saw, she's talking about the person you're speaking to now. You're going to live a long, happy life with them. Prosperous. And I was like, wow. I just took it as a sign. It's like, I don't really know why I don't feel like a strong love for Malia right now. It's more just like a partner that I feel like we've been in a relationship for so long. It's like, yes, there's love. Yes, I will take care of her. Of course, I will always. That's who I am. I'm a gentleman. Give her the best life I possibly can, and that life is going to be so fucking spectacular. And when I say that, there seems like no problem. So I don't know what I'm stressing for. Is she really the one? I don't know, but I do like Malia. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now. Because I don't really see an answer other than that feeling I just got. I just see her on an island with me in Asia with my community of people that I'm changing their lives every day, just like I did with Alex. Alex is not there on this trip. It's not even like, yes, it's planned trips, but I'll just go. And, like, people will just show up sometimes. Like, I'll be somewhere and, like, it's not like I'll be here for a certain amount of days. Although sometimes we'll do it. We'll just take it by here. But usually it's like I'm just going places and, like, people are there. We hang out for a few days. Sometimes it is set places. I do like the set places idea. But I want freedom. Freedom to do what I want. It's really what I want. I'm figuring it out in content as well. But, yeah, that feeling I got with Malia, like, sitting on the beach, like, she peak body, I'm peak body. We're so happy. I can see Alex being there now. We're happy she has her husband and her kids. Grammy winner. Why does she make me so emotional? I'm not even sad. It's like, it's such a joy in my heart to see her in that vision. It's wild this thing. What's going on? I'm not even questioning. I'm just like, dang. It was so cool that they were asking for Instagrams first, just like Malia did. And the feeling I got with Malia in that dream, I guess you can already understand it. It's just pure happiness. And I can finally see myself in that vision. And there's a little tiki bar. We get some kebabs, some chicken, and I'm with Malia like this, smiling, like. And Alex is here with her husband. Now her kids are with her, maybe one son. And now no sons, just her and her husband. We're just good friends, having a good time. People coming up to me, saying, "Oh, you really helped me change my life." And like Alex says, he's helped me do that too. Like, I'm cool with the husband, like, really just helping people. How do I get that guy? Just keep talking to people. Just keep talking to people. I already know you're still recording. I already know I'm gonna go back to my room. I already know all this. Even though I feel like I should go to the lunchroom, just because I said that, go talk to people. Every time I get to school, it's always just, I don't really want to get into that, but I kind of feel like I should. Every time I get to school, there's always this thing, oh, now it's going to be bad. Now it's going to be like, oh, now it's the fear time. Now it's this, now it's that. I'm just like, the fuck is wrong with, all right, I don't want to say it like that. It's just like, why do I have so much fear? Like, I'm not afraid to talk to people. Like, I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. Like, there's this weird energy about me right now. I just feel like I'll have for the rest of my life. Like, probably since Malia came into my life, like, recently. Yeah, it was. It was that day. It's like, there is no fear to talk to people because I have the woman I want with me in my life. Even though, like, there's things I want to work on with her. It's just, you see, work on with her and we're going and improving together. Just like I will with Alex, with just helping her on her path, and we're always going forward. But it's like, there is no fear whatsoever to talk to anybody. Yeah, maybe it's a little nervousness, just excitement. Oh, what will they say? Will it be a cool interaction? Because sometimes interactions still are like the most brazen thing. But like even like the guy I'm thinking about that was a little standoffish with the egg, and it was like having fun with him, and then after a bit, like he becomes fun. He's like joking around too. Now I'm asking how many more eggs you want, so we're eating the eggs together. Like it started off standoffish, and then just keep going. It's like, and I fucking there's this fucking loathing in my soul. I don't even know if I should say that. Something seems a bit off about that word. Something seems a bit off about my extreme hate towards this feeling. But there is discomfort. There's more than discomfort. There is some type of hate. That feels right. There is some type of hate. It's just a hate for why do I feel like I can't live without these feelings to go talk to this person, go do this, go do that. Just like when I was saying, how do I get to that point? It's like, go talk to people. Now I feel pulled to go to the lunchroom. And now if I don't go to the lunchroom, it's going to be like, dang, you didn't go talk to people. And then it's going to be like, oh shit, what am I going to go talk to people? When am I going to post this video? What is going to happen to me? But just like coming here, I knew I wanted to come to the piano, play this song because I was just thinking about that karaoke session, and then I get this feeling to go sit on the bench outside. I'm like, I don't understand why the fuck. It's like, I just hear this voice, like, sit down. When I say that, I was like, oh, why did I sit down? But I'm fucking fine right here. Like, do I not understand what the fuck I've been doing? For some reason, I don't understand it. It's like, I don't understand that my life is still great. I hate it. Damn, man. I hated that one time. For a while. Where I woke up with fear every single day, man. Every day. Asking God, what will you have me do today? Give a speech, I felt like I heard. Go talk to these people. Give a speech in front of the whole lunchroom. I'm just like, why? And it wasn't like, oh, you're disobeying God. No, I still feel this. Why? Why did I ever do that? Helping to change lives, yes, after the first one, but the first one is the only one I remember. But there were still good things that happened in the other ones. People complimented, like after I did it, people complimented my work, saying they've seen my stuff. I don't know why there's still such a more hatred. That's probably too harsh, but I'm gonna keep it for right now. Hatred towards that. Feel it. Towards that. I'm getting distracted because people are talking outside. I've recently had this, and I know it's from my childhood. I used to do even things to live a beautiful life. It was so genuine to try and live my best life. I used to do even things. And I felt like if I did do even things, then my life would be horrible. Like when I talk about even things, I think back to the Philadelphia Union days where I felt, and it all stemmed from there. Those days, I didn't feel like I was good enough, to play on the team, so I had to do anything I could to make me feel like I would play my best every single time. Because I didn't feel good enough. And so, literally, when I say even things, I mean like, I would try and touch things 2 times. If I didn't touch a thing 2 times, I felt like I would play bad that day. But what I didn't understand is that didn't happen all throughout the day. It would only be like when I'm conscious of it. Oh, make sure I get up, sit down, get up, sit down. That might be too much, but like little things like touching this would be so real. This is such a real example. Like, make sure I do this twice. Such a real example. Like, do this twice. Such a real example. But it wasn't everything. Like, if I walked into a room, I wouldn't go back and walk back in. And it's like, I noticed that because I talked to ChatGPT a minute ago about this. It's like, my mind only understands when I'm conscious about it, which is something so interesting. But it's like a little game I'm playing with myself. I just hate. And so anytime I do these things 2 times and I'm conscious of it, I'm like, okay, I'll play great today. And even when I did that, sometimes I didn't play great, but the majority of the time, I guess I felt like I did play great. And it was like, okay, so make sure I keep doing things even times. It becomes a pattern. But it was genuine because my younger self, just wanted to do the best he could because he didn't feel like he was good enough to play the sport. He didn't feel like he was good enough for the team. I never felt like I was good enough for the union until my little last year, my senior year. So I was always trying to find a way. How can I make myself good enough? If I'm not good enough myself, how can I make myself good enough? So I was doing things even times to give me that supernatural power to then be good enough. And if I did things odd amount of times, if I touched this once, then the whole game would go to shit. I wouldn't play well in that game. And then I feel even worse about myself. That's where this stems from. And that goes all the way back to when I was really, really little. Still remember this like it was yesterday. I was... Make sure I'm still recording. In the car, coming back from a play with my little brother, Nick. We were sitting in the back seat, and my father was driving. And still remember, sunny day. We're driving down this road, coming back from the play, going back home. And we stopped at a store and we got these Peeps, those little chickens. And we were eating them, and I think it's what was happening. But either way, my little brother, so we always pray before we eat, say a prayer. Dear God, please bless the food we're about to see, let it be nutrients and protection of our bodies. Amen. Always pray. And for some reason, my little brother prayed twice. My dad asked him, Nick, why did you just pray twice? He said, I don't know. It's just fun. Just for fun. I was like, oh, I want to try that. And I did that. After that, that's what stemmed this overthinking. And from the union days, I know there's a part that I'm missing. Not from the time I went to the young me to the union days. There's something that manifested from the union thing, doing things twice. Okay, here it is. So that touching things 2 times stemmed into other things outside from soccer. So, there is something I missed. So when I was younger, between the time of the union and the touching and the praying twice, there was a thing where I had where if I turned a full 360, I would lose a year of my life. So in the mall, I remember it so clearly in Giant. I was sitting in the milk section, like at the back right corner, and I spun 3 times. Right. It always had to be. No, I wasn't. I just spun 3 times right. And I felt like I had lost 3 years of my life. So you know what I did? I spun the other way 3 times to make sure I still had those 3 years of my life. Do you see how fucking detrimental that is to someone? How detrimental and how fucking consuming that is to a personality. So compulsive like that. That went to the union part. And after the union part, so then this thing of doing things 2 times to make sure I played well stemmed into me doing things. I started getting these feelings to do certain things. And when I did those things, I felt like amazing things happened. And then whenever I didn't do those things, I felt like amazing things didn't happen. I know this is about to take a while, but I should probably keep going. I'm trying to find the first example or any example of this. And I'm trying to figure out how did it transition from the union part of doing things 2 times to play good in soccer. I wish these people would. Folks, 2 times doing this for soccer to then transitioning to getting feelings to do things, to speak to people. actually didn't start until the summer. Because I'm realizing, because what I'm thinking about for soccer is that came sophomore in high school. And I remember there's this time, so I guess I should go into that first. Such a beautiful violinist. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. You see, when I change my perspective on it, it's not as bad. But anyways, in high school, I'm gonna just go through it all so I can, yeah, this is just me right now. In high school, I was doing my own thing, entrepreneurship, so I started teaching myself how to type on the keyboard. Every single day, 10 minutes before class. Where is this going? Let me have a bit more direction. I remember this one time I was working on I was working on learning how to drop ship. I don't really think that's a part of... I'm gonna actually explain that. I was working on, so I was always working on these entrepreneurial things. Always, I was doing, when I was younger, I would do a lot of learning and not actually doing the practice. So I'm trying to get all the information first and then start. So I was watching this video on this entrepreneurship on dropshipping, and I never wanted people to know what I was doing because I always felt like they would take the success away from me. I never felt like there was enough money in the world for everyone. So this guy that I was jealous of, Paul Colleen, because he always spoke better than me, and I was the best one in class before he came. And then after he came, the teacher, Mr. Sullivan, started poking fun at me. He's like, "Oh, Zach, he's better than you. He's speaking better than you." And even though it's a joke, it got under my skin so much to the point that there's still part of me that resents Paul. And it's so fucking horrible. But there's other people I resent too. Henry Bernstein. Not Diego Rocio anymore. Story for another time, but getting back to that story, I feel like I'm rushing. And Mr. Sullivan would always say WWZG, what's that? WWZGD, what would Zach Greer do? Because he always saw me as the exemplary student. But I guess I never felt, it felt always good knowing that people felt like I was the best, even though I never felt like I was great. Because I always saw that somebody was better than me, at least in one way. But you know what? I took it as motivation because I started learning different words from Henry Bernstein. I was jealous of the fact that he had this like natural charisma. His parents were more rich. They had the Porsche I wanted, and the way he used his cutlery skills. I remember there was a time on a team soccer trip where I saw him using his cutlery, his fork and knife in a certain way, and I just copied him, and now I use my fork and knife that way. So, like, it's not always bad. It's not like I loathe and hate them or like, oh, I won't do anything. No, I'll use what I feel like they're doing better than me and use that as motivation. So it's not always bad. I feel like I'm getting off track. All right, I'm gonna get back on. So Paul, one day, saw me watching this video, me learning how to drop shit. And he says, "What are you working on, Zach?" I pause the video and say nothing. He was like, "You're so secretive. You're like the most mysterious guy at the school." When he said that, I felt real nice. I was like, yeah, mysterious. Like, you never know what you're working on. You're like building an empire here. And just the idea of someone thinking I'm mysterious, building an empire, being very successful, even though I wasn't. Even though I wasn't actually doing anything. I was learning, yes, but I was barely implementing. It was just the idea that someone else thought I was successful. It was so amazing. You know, I always think I'm my own therapist because I truly am, but sometimes I wish I had somebody else to talk to, but I guess talking to this phone. I just don't want them to say something to me. Not negative. I'm thinking more like, I don't know what they would say. And talking to other people and they say I'm great. Oh, you think so deeply. You're so unique. It hypes up an inner pride in me. Probably this pride that I'm talking about right now. Dang, this is so profound what I'm doing. Anyways, I keep on going. And so that gives you a little rundown of how I thought when I was younger. Like, I tried so many different businesses but never stuck with it. But the fact that people thought I was doing amazing things always gave me this good feeling in my soul. But I never stuck with one thing to be successful. When I tried keep doing one thing, like I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was helping people. So I was making websites for people, and I was like getting paid $100. But I would go above and beyond to help people because I really liked helping this woman. So this woman named Barbara, and so she was paying me $50 to help her fix her website, and so I'll go above and beyond and I learned this from one of those videos, like making personalized videos to help them. But it's like I took it farther than that because I made so many and walked her through it, and she was so very thankful. And like a lot of people say, it's like there's something about me about that, like helping people and going above and beyond. Because there's some part of me that knows like I would want somebody to help me figure out these things about myself. I'm thinking about the women thing, being afraid of speaking with them before. Gosh. I am getting off track, but I know there's avenues I want to go with this. Where do I want to go from here? I want to go back to the story. So the Paul thing. And then in school, always working on these things. Okay, so we went from, when I was younger, praying twice. Just for fun, starting out. But then it became addicting. So I just kept doing it. I guess for some reason there's an addictive personality about me. Maybe, but I'm not going to conclusify that right now. So doing two things. Praying, doing two things just for fun. Then we go to spinning around 3 times, thinking I was losing years of my life, so I'd spin back 3 times to get those years back. Then I go to the Philadelphia Union. I know, I think about this, I'm just off tangent, but I am thinking to myself that I'm so profound. I'm going to tell ChatGPT about this, and it's going to tell me I'm such a great person, and it will hype me up a bit, but I will know it will hype me up, so I will not try and get hyped. And I know I will have helped myself, and only ChatGPT will help me a bit. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to keep going. So we went from praying 2 times, spinning. Now, joining the best soccer academy in North America. Never feeling like I was enough because I never had self-confidence. Never thinking I was good at things, even though I was fucking outstanding at things. Especially soccer, academics. But especially the soccer side, because I never felt like I was very good. Why did I feel like I was never very good? Sure, I'm still recording. How much are we at? 47? Let's fucking go. That's an hour. Why did I feel like I was never good at soccer? I would see these guys. I would always want soccer to be black and white. So I'd want soccer to be like how Coach Siebert is teaching soccer. There's a certain thing that you have to do every single time this thing comes up. Do that. I don't like that. Well, I don't like that now, but let me just tell the story. I like to be fluid now. And it's so much better, but anyways. I wanted soccer to be like that. And because I had this black and white thinking, make sure things are ones and O's, as my dad would say, when I was younger. And I never had self-confidence in myself. I never believed that I was good at the sport because I always saw people doing better than me. And then anytime I would try to make a mistake, they would yell at me. And there was something about me being very nice. I remember when I just joined the team, these 2 guys, one of them came up to me. There was 2, but one came up. I'm probably not going to say their names. What do I want to do? I just want to keep telling the story. And the one guy said, "Yo, Zach, when you joined the team, we always thought you were so shit. But now we realize you're not." And I sat there and I was like, really? But the weird thing is that it didn't even hurt internally. I just didn't know how to take it. But why didn't it hurt me internally? Because I just smiled and let it off. I let people talk about me and smile and let it off. It's probably why I never felt good enough. Because even though something as profound as that didn't happen that often, there was a lot of things where people would just talk about me. I was in this friend group with these two guys, two black guys, or a few black guys, where we always just talk shit about each other. But wouldn't ever really talk shit about people because I would never know what to say, because I was like, there's nothing bad about them. Like, I can't really think of that many things to say bad about them because I don't see that many things. But I just see so many flaws in me. So when we have roasting battles, people are roasting, I would never really say that much, or I say the same things and just laugh it off. And they'd be like, what? That makes no fucking sense. It was because I truly never found that many flaws in people. I'd always just see it in myself. And I guess that's then into me not having confidence, letting people just talk bad about me. And it truly never hurt me because I guess that's how I truly felt about myself. I was shit at soccer. So when that person said that to me, it was like, yeah, I already know I'm bad. I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm glad I'm here. So every single day I go to practice with this nervous energy. Not because of what the kids say, but because I never felt like I was good. Like, there were so many things that compounded on each other that made me feel like I was not good. And I had to do something to be good. So many different layers of putting myself down. Others putting me down, doing nothing about it. That really made me believe I have no self-belief. I had no self. Yeah. Trying to debate if I should say have or had, but that seems so fucking stupid. And so that stemmed into me saying things or doing things twice to try and make up for that. Those layers, it's like I was all the way down here compressed. I was trying to make up for these layers that I missed. I felt like the only way I could do that, I don't even know when was the first time I tried doing these things 2 times. I think it was just something random. Kind of like when my little brother, all the way at the start of our timeline, said that thing. He praised twice just for fun. It was just like random. And I played well one time, and it was like, dang. Because I would always be so attentive to little things. Like, oh, I played twice. I played good. Because I did things twice. Oh, I should do that again. I could definitely see me just doing that, and then just taking it from there. And then just like this became an addictive personality. Just like this also came. And I guess that stems into one of the most confusing times right now. Not really confusing. It's just like, I don't know when this, I guess it was in the summer where I felt like I had this, getting over my fear of speaking to women. I don't even know how, it stemmed in me because there was always this fear. I honestly just wanted to have sex. That was it. I say I wanted to have a girlfriend as a second, that was like the second priority, but it was honestly first just wanted to have sex. And so I know that to get over that fear, I had to get over my fear of speaking to women. That was always something that was like just in the back of my head. Like, I'd always see these pretty girls, and I wanted to speak to them, get to know them, and then have sex. And so in the summer, I don't even, I was watching Hamza Ahmed, and it was like, there was just, I guess it was a video called Do What I Want. I don't really know, but I remember where I was sitting. I was sitting in the middle of my room. It was sunny, sun shining on the spinning chair. I'm facing this way towards the window, or maybe this way, I don't know. I always envision it like this way towards the window. I see it as me being the wall looking in on the .5. I'm like, here, I'm writing down, and I write down, get over fear of speaking to women, have sex. I still have it in my journal, something like that. And 54 minutes. I still remember that moment, and I knew I had to speak to girls. And I knew, I was watching a video, probably Hamza, man. It was like a daily action, so you could do every single day. You know, I wanted to build my body, so I started going to the gym every single day, speak to a girl, but like the first 2 weeks I didn't do it, but that's not important to the story. During this time, I would always have I would always see a girl and have I say a pull, but was it really a pull? Probably not. I would just see a girl and just be curious and want to go speak to her. That's so much better than saying a pull, because a pull sounds like, oh shoot, God was telling me to go speak to her or something like that. When I literally could have just spoken to any girl in the gym. And I've never told myself that, but it's literally that easy to break that belief. A pull. I feel a pull. No. It's not like I was walking this way and sensed a girl was over here and felt a pull. That's what a pull is. Even though I can still see her, I feel like, oh, I should go talk to her. But it's more like curiosity. What do I want to do? You see, I wanted to talk about Alex in that pool. Was it a pool curiosity to try and figure out, oh, should I really tell her I like her? Should I go after her? You see how my mind tries to use what I'm currently thinking? It's like so deep to go into another topic that's really important to me to try and get a final answer. It's always to try and get a final answer. And I feel like if I never get that, if I'm not getting that final answer, then I'm not doing anything. And the final answer is either do it or just not. I didn't really explain that right. But anyways, let me get back to the story. I would look at a girl and have an interest to go speak to her. I always felt like I had this desire from God. Now, when I say that, I feel like I'm talking down on my younger self. But is what I'm saying right now to my younger self true? Yeah, it feels true. Is it not true? Yeah, it's not true. Something feels off about saying it's not true. I already know that. I don't know why I had to play that little mind game in my head saying, because I learned it from, I feel like I knew this before reality change surfing. If I tell myself, is it this, and then I feel like this gut feeling like it's bad, then it's a no. Like, that's all I was doing. And then I guess for the opposite side, if I feel, I really don't need to explain that, but I probably will. If it feels like a peace or like a yes, that doesn't always mean it's the best thing. It's just like, not a no. Could just be indifferent. Anyways, getting back to the story. So I would look at a girl and have an interest to speak to her. I always told myself it was a pull from God. Why the fuck did I feel like this was a pull from God? Probably because I started praying more, getting back into Jesus. Just like, I don't know. I just felt like at this time, like I should just start praying. That was literally the only reason I got back into praying and believing. Literally that simple. I just felt like, oh, if I'm doing this thing to get over my fear, not even some part of me feels like God, because then someone's going to say, oh, God was calling you to, he probably was calling me to do that. I'm not even going to try and contradict nothing, because my life is beautiful right now, I'm going to keep going forward, so. No, it was something about the Bible. Maybe I watched something. I just felt like I should start praying. I was meditating to, yeah. And I guess the addictive personality, I guess the praying 2 times just for fun, to spinning thinking my life was losing years, to never feeling like I was enough, never having self-confidence, so feeling like I had to do something to gain it, to then feeling like I was always being spoken to or driven by God. And I would go and speak to these people and amazing things would happen, like the woman. But it's like there is, I speak and I feel like amazing things that happen. All right, let me explain that story. I feel like, just so you know, I was thinking I should explain more of what I was saying first before I get into the story, and I was trying to tell myself, should I do that, should I not? And I was like, overthinking it, bro. I'm gonna tell the story. So in Paris, I saw this, not the first girl, if my older self will never watch it back. I don't know. There was an older woman that I helped with the groceries. And it was like I saw her clearly struggling with groceries. And that's just what a nice person would do. I asked her, yo, do you need some help? And it was like, I was always so proud of myself that I kept up doing this even when I was in a different place talking to one girl a day. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have done that at a retreat. I'm hearing, obviously. But it's like I already know that answer. I don't need to ask myself that. It's just a feeling. All right, damn, bro. I know this subconscious thing runs that far. Maybe I don't have to break down all the layers, but figure it out. Anyways, I asked her, like, yeah, I helped her Take it back. It was amazing. And I saw her the next day in Burger King. It was amazing. Truly amazing. I was like, God guided me to speak to her. Bro, she was clearly struggling. Maybe he did guide me, but it's like the way, I don't even think saying like God guided me to speak to her. I don't know, the way like that relationship, there's just something off about that to me. There's something off about it. No, there is something off. It's not profound. It's just like saying God guided you to speak to somebody. It's not bad, but if it's like an addictive personality, like the way I think about it though is bad. Because, like, if I always get this interest, if I see someone and I get this interest to talk to them, but I'm always thinking it's God guiding me, then you could see that. And then I always feel like, okay, follow God, I can't disobey him. Then it's like, okay, everyone I look at and I get that interest for, I can't not speak to. Because then it's me disobeying God. I'm finally putting this shit in words, bro. That's why it feels like when I get these feelings. And so that thing, oh my gosh, that is so disgusting. Anyways, that thing, speaking to people, that stemmed to other things in my life. Like, I don't know, I just had these things, like, I feel like I should work out on this machine. I feel like I should do this workout. I feel like I should walk this type of way. I should go to this store. And I definitely should get into why I felt those ways real soon. And it felt like the same thing with the person. I felt like God was guiding me. You know, it all stemmed from this time, even though this time was so fucking beautiful. The mindset structure behind it made it detrimental. Detrimental is maybe not the best word, but it doesn't feel that off. Because it was so good. And so now you can see, like, I feel like God was guiding me to all these places, doing these things. I felt like if I didn't listen, it was bad. But my relationship toward it was never that. Because I never, in the moment, I never thought about God guiding me to speak to this person. It was more just like a feeling, go speak, go do this thing, go out for a walk, go in the back of the gym, walk behind there, take some pictures, do some runs, then go sit on the grass, park the car, sound the alarm for the car just for random reasons. Random things. Go to the ice cream shop that then 2 months later, maybe 4 months, I hit up with Malia for our first date. It's like, because I wanted to just try the ice cream because I thought it would be fun. And I still have a picture of me doing it alone first. And it's like, little things. But it's even my relationship with now. It's like, it's not even bad it's just curiosity. I'm just very curious. And then I would always follow these things. Sometimes feeling like, I was always this relation to it. Like, I felt like sometimes I wouldn't like think about it. It would be so nice. But sometimes I feel like I should do something. I didn't want to do it. And I felt like I was a slave to these feelings. And then that's when thinking started to really get detrimental. It's like when I felt like I was a slave to these feelings. This is later after the summer meeting Malia. But when I felt like I was a slave to these feelings, that's when this relationship with this thing in me, this curiosity got bad. But let me get back to that. So I felt like I should do all these things, these curious things, weird things like, oh, go ask my neighbor for their bike. They say, yeah, and I'm just having fun. And then I kind of think back, should I have done that? Should I have not? It doesn't fucking matter. I did it. I had some fun. So why do I care? You know, it's not like a, yes, I should have done that. Yes, I should have listened to it. No, I shouldn't have. It wasn't the best. It's like, I had something I wanted to do in the moment. I tried it. I had fun. Leave it at that. I'm kind of getting tired of talking, so I'll probably end this real soon. Maybe get back to it later, but I'm talking about the feelings I have. And the thought process of doing these things, I always just felt it in the moment and did it during that summer because it was a fun thing. My brother calls it my everything era, where I would go speak to literally anybody at a gym. I would just do anything, random stuff. It was more for the speaking part. Literally just speak to anybody in the gym. I always remember trying to set up a 2-man with these. I didn't even realize they were younger, but these girls that were not. They're beautiful in their own way, but Yeah, I think you get where I'm coming from. And my bro was like, "Why would you do that?" And it's like, it didn't really matter. I remember I tried to do box jump and I failed. And it's like, I don't really care what these people think. He was like, "Oh my gosh, did you see how many people were looking?" I was like, I don't really care what these people think because I just laughed it off. Not laughing it off like I was embarrassed. I mean, I guess it was a bit embarrassing at the start, but it was more just actual funny. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't do that. Anyways, it was more out of just fun, like just following these things, kind of like that first thing. But there was this type of relationship to the feeling where, like, if I had the feeling, I should follow it. There was definitely a relationship at that point. And then I kept following that feeling. And I kind of, I would have never have known. And I can't even put the pieces together because it's not even like a puzzle piece. I guess if you go from one interaction to the next, like all the people that I talked to led up to Malia. I don't know how Malia came into my life. All I know is that I did this one thing that I've always wanted to do after COVID, going to this all-boys school, get over this fear of talking to women. Finally did that thing. Finally started working on it. And then at the end of the 7 weeks, she was the only girl I ever talked to that, like, I literally saw her out the corner of my eye. Like, I guess I glimpsed at her and I was like, oh, she'd be interested in talking. I was like, oh, I should talk to her. And I said, I'm going to do it after my rep. I did that. And literally, I just go up. No, like, I still remember the moment. Like, I took my AirPods out. There was, like, I guess fear tried to show up, but it was, like, I literally just walked. And, like, there was, like, no fear. Like, it was, like, such, like, a millisecond. But it was, like, I was so used to, like, doing it and doing it through the fear. I was just so used to it. And, like, I literally go to her, like, calm everything. I say, what is your name? And I was just going to stand. And then she just starts talking. And I was like, oh, maybe I should sit down. And my line would always, and she was like, she told me her name. I was like, oh, what are you training today? And she tells me that. And I say, oh, I'm new to the gym. You got to explain. She's like, oh, really? And then she starts explaining. She was so enthusiastic about it. And then she just starts telling me about her split and all that stuff. I was going to ask for her number at the end. I honestly wasn't even thinking about it, but like in the moment, I wasn't thinking about it at all. It was just like another normal conversation. I know I want to do this once a day. It was like 9 p.m. at night. Like I rarely ever hit the gym at that time. And Julia was telling me that she rarely hit, like when I knew her, like she rarely hit the gym. She would hit the gym at that time because that's the only time like her mom, she wouldn't be able to have the car from her. But she wasn't there that much. It was like crazy. Just a coincidence. Like you can never plan that. And like during the interaction, like she asked, oh, do you want my Instagram? And it kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, I was going to ask for her number later on, but I guess if we get to it now, that's cool. I didn't say that, but that's how I was thinking. I was like, but I already had this interaction from speaking to so many women. That's why I feel like it got set up in a perfect way. Because, like, I give people my Instagram, but I was making my porn addiction videos on there. How speaking to women stopped my feeling to masturbate. Like, I was doing those videos, and I gave my Instagram to, like, two women. The one woman in Paris, not the woman I already talked about, but another one. And then she unfollowed me, and then one in the mall, and she unfollowed me. But also, how I was talking, I was like, okay, well, there's something off about my Instagram. I shouldn't do that. Then also, I didn't use Snapchat, so I was like, no, I don't want your Snapchat. I was like, let me just. So I told Malia, I thought her name was Malia. I told Malia, yeah, I don't really use Instagram. I was kind of nervous saying that, but I knew that I told myself, like, yeah, don't give out the Instagram. So I said, I don't really use Instagram and I don't use Snapchat. Let me just get your number. She's like, all right. Still remember giving my phone. She puts it in. I was like, dang. And then I forget how I set up the next thing. I was like, we should hit a workout tomorrow or something like that. I don't even remember this part because I never think about it. It's always just like the interaction, how I first started. And it kind of brings me back so much joy thinking about it. Not as much as, it's not as much as when I was talking about Alex, but it's a different type of joy. It's more like it's a, Alex is very deep, but this is like, Alex is like deep, but it's not shallow and deep, but it stems very deep. But the emotion, I guess I'm not feeling it fully right now. Or it's not there fully. I'm just not feeling it fully right now. because I don't really remember that part. But it's very deep. It's like internal to my soul, right here, like solar plexus. It's so deep. It's and Alex is like radiates within me, but Malia is it's very pinpointed. Very deep. Oh, gotta stop doing that. That hurts. Anyways. Yeah, we set up the date, and I was like, I can go look back at the text or something like that. And I set up the date. She was like, perfect. I picked her up the next day. First ever date with a woman. So much fun. And I still remember before doing that. I know I got off track of doing the other things, but you know what? I'm fine telling the story because it makes me happy. And I know I can still get back to the other one. I still remember the first date, like always. It's like the things just stay with you. And I learned, I was already watching the course like before. I didn't have to watch it the day before. Also, another thing that really helped me on the date, because I was like overthinking. This was before I even met Malia, but coming back from Paris, I was like, I feel like I'm overthinking this relationship thing and talking to women and how to just be present. So I watched these two movies, Anyone But You and My Oxford Year. And literally after watching those movies, first I watched Anyone But You on the plane. It was like after that I felt kind of like this calmness in my soul. Not calmness, but just like this weird opening in my soul. That's all I can describe it as. Like right here. That was just like, oh. There's not exactly an answer of how to be like calm in a relationship, how to just keep it going. It's more just you feel it out. There is not one correct answer, and it kind of gives me like freedom. My Oxford years helped me with the date and relationships because I never been on one or never had one, and it's like it kind of just opened me up. There wasn't really a concrete answer. It's more just positive examples. Be joking, do all that stuff, do what you want, take it to a special place, something like that. It's I don't know. Somehow that just got ingrained in me. It's like it put its print on me. And that first day, like even then, I was locked in on what I wanted to do. I was watching. Literally, I was on her front porch. I rang the window. Rang the doorbell. I was watching this entrepreneur video on. I totally forget what it is. I remember what the guy looked like. I just don't remember the topic. And I remember I was sitting there for like 5 minutes. So I was just on the porch, sitting on the railing like this. So I was here, doing this, watching. So I was like this, watching the video on the railing because I didn't know where she was. I felt like I saw something. I was a bit nervous, but I was honestly so locked in on that. I was so locked in on that video. But still, like thinking about her, and then she like comes around. She's like, "Hey, Zach." She's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Oh, hey." Oh, I still remember seeing her for the first time. You see, there's that deepness again. Alice is different. Like that feeling is different. It's not. I do like Malia's feeling. Alex's feeling is more like a help, like a help, like changing like in person, changing lives in person, really helping people, making them feel seen. They're different feelings. And so I still remember seeing Malia. She was wearing blue compression shorts, like this white shirt, and she had a blue Celsius. I still remember this. I had her hair back. She looked so good. I still remember this. Oh, she was so happy, so joyful. I think I gave her a hug. It was probably a bit. See, I see us as such a young kid. It's like 13. We're both 18. It's so crazy. I'm only 19, and I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back in a few months and think, dang, I was so young. See, I say that and I'm like, live my life, go take risks. I am. I say that and like I'm automatically thinking, go speak to so many people, go speak to people in the lunchroom. Like, yeah, I can do that. It doesn't feel wrong. But at the same time, it doesn't feel that right. something's off about both of them. Although I'm feeling them towards, it doesn't feel wrong. But I'm gonna finish the story. I started getting emotional there because I always think I'm the best right now, the best I possibly be. I feel so in the moment, still feel so mature, feel my best self, I'm striving. And I get to a few months later, I'm like, dang, bro, I really thought I was the best there, but I'm the best now. I mean, that's such a good mindset. Always thinking you're the best, and then a few months later, you're even better, like objectively. Like, dang, I thought I was the best there, but now I'm even better. It's beautiful, and yeah, I remember that we were walking down the street this way because she thought I parked there, and she was so happy. Just she had the blue Celsius blueberry or something like that, beach blast blueberry, and then she was walking this way, and I was like, oh, I actually parked over there. She said, oh, you parked in the back, okay. So we walk. There was this there was this tree, so I walked first and held it, and she said, oh, thank you. And that was like my first gentleman act of the day. And then we were walking to the car. I thought it was a bit weird because I was walking on the passenger side. And I was just kind of thinking, oh, what is she going to think? And I opened the door for her for the first time ever. And let her get in, close the door, drive in the Lincoln, go to the other side. Boom. Put some music on. I still remember the route we took. She was telling me all about her friends. I'm just laughing. There was always so much drama. And I remember when we got towards the end of the day, when we were just sitting eating ice cream, she's talking to me in the car. I had a weird feeling like she would not stay in my life because she would always talk about drama with her friends, the people she hung out with, how she was fighting this one boy. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. I just feel like she's not going to stay in my life because like there's so much drama, there's so much honestly bullshit going on. I'm like, I just had that weird feeling. Like I just looked down in the future, she was just like not there. I don't know, she's changed like so much for the better. Like body, people she's hanging out with, not smoking anymore, cutting the drinking. It's crazy. She knows a lot about eating and macros. Like she can truly be a fitness mom, do fitness and that stuff. I think I'm ready to get off the phone for right now. What do I want to do next? Just sit. I'm always so attuned to how my gut feels. What are these feelings I feel in my stomach? Because I've been training myself through all these things we talked about to understand what those feelings mean and to find a pattern as to which feeling means which feeling has granted me the most success. Although recently I've been starting to feel like there's only one feeling I truly follow. That's when it's right here, that light, airy, heavy feeling. A true gut feeling and not all the chest groans and everything. Honestly, just thinking about Alex. I don't know how she came back into my mind. I'm just thinking about if I should have told her I liked her. I know I wanted to. Kind of wish I did. Kind of wish I did. I don't know where that would have taken me. It was like on the way back, I was so fully locked in on Alex. But some part of me was still here. Was not here. But still with Malia. Like a deep part of me, but everything around that deep part was reaching for Alex. I see it as my hands, head, feet, all reaching this way towards Alex. It's like she's walking away, standing there. Don't even picture it as her walking away, because it wasn't even there. You see, the way I think about things, I was like, oh, she's walking away. Oh, maybe she's not in the vision that I just told you about earlier, where she's with her husband, I'm with Malia, when we're on the island in this tea bar. See how when you think about things, it's so important. Tell it as I saw it. And I saw it exactly like this. My hands reaching, like outside of my body reaching this way. When there's something in the middle of me, here, with Malia. Why is it down? Why would I need to know? I'm tired. I know I am. So for the soccer side, we'll get to that later. I was wishing you the best. Malia, happy for our future. Something feels off. Because Alex will still be in my life. So is Malia. Alright.